Okay, we're recording.
Make it taller.
Remember, it's 40 minutes on the,
Right.
on the free Zoom. All right. So,
All right.
everybody, to episode 1 of the Shift podcast. We're live.
We're live, finally.
We're live. Okay. It's the first time doing a pod. Well, it's actually our second test run, but now we know that Zoom can record perfectly. So, right off the bat, Pedro, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody?
What's up, guys? My name is Pedro. I'm the Shift Correspondent here in Brazil. We're working together on a couple of videos on the Lada project. We've got some footage going. Have yet to edit, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's a long-term project. It's going to be good.
All right, and as you guys may know, my name is Mario, and we are part of the Shift. We're missing 3 guys, Alan, Federico, and Luciano, but they're here with us in spirit. And
Exactly.
So Pedro, you have any? Where can we start this? You have anything?
I don't know. Let's talk about the current project cars. We got Hans, we got the Tiger, we got the Lada, we got
Otis, Luciano's 335, the Mustang. So actually, let's talk about the Lada. The Lada is really the kind of oddball of the group.
It is. So I've been looking for a Lada 2105 for about 2 years now, because pretty much it's the only cheap rear-wheel drive car you can get in Brazil for like under $1,000.
Yeah.
So I finally found this one in São Paulo, up north in São Paulo, and I had to go get it, man. Yeah, it's a rust-free car. Mechanically, it wasn't doing that great. Still has some transmission issues. The radiator was clogged up. Bunch of oil leaks. Needed motor mounts, tranny mounts, everything. I still have to do the rear diff, and I bought a new transmission last week. So hopefully with 2 transmission, I can cobble together one that's gonna work. But yeah, so it's a 1995 Lada 2105 or a Vaz 2105, whatever you want to call it. Built in Russia. They imported something like 30,000 of those cars here to Brazil in the 90s. And mine is one of the last ones because they stopped importing the 2105 in around late 95. So mine is probably one of the last ones. I bought it. I wanted to do a track day build, maybe a drift build. I have yet to decide what I'm going to do, but right now I'm starting to leaning towards a safari build since nobody is doing that over here. And yeah, eventually it still has the stock 1.6 engine. It's all stock right now. Still got to redo the interior. But what I want to do is I want to swap in a 3.5 aluminum V6 from a Camry, and most likely gonna have to use like a Chevrolet Omega or a Vauxhall Omega transmission. And eventually I need to do the rear suspension conversion. I want to convert it to independent rear suspension. And I finally found out that they actually sell all these parts in Russia, man. The guy from the Lada Club sent me a link the other day, and I was shit that I thought only existed in my mind. They have it up for sale in Russia. Nice. So there's angle kits, they got everything, coilovers, everything.
Sick.
It's just expensive, you got to ship it all the way from Russia. But one day, man, slowly but surely.
Nice. And I guess we're talking about the Jetta. The Jetta, 2011 Volkswagen Jetta, 2.5, 5-cylinder, half a V10. Gallardo,
yeah,
as everybody knows me to say every time. But no, it's basically VW cheaped out on the Mark 6 generation to kind of compete with the Civic and whatever else competes with the Civic and the Jetta. But anyways, long story short, drum brakes in the rear as opposed to disc, solid rear beam as opposed to independent rear suspension on the Mark 5 generation. Yeah. We did the whole swap. Luckily, VW, had, if many of you are watching this, you're into cars, so I'm sure you've heard of the MQB platform, which is the newer generation of mine, which is Mark 7. But basically, they had the MQB before the MQB, which I don't know the name either, but it's basically a Lego piece. So we pieced together the Jetta with a lot of B6 Passat aluminum parts as far as the rear cradle and control arms and the front subframe. Audi Mark II TT control arms, ball joints, brakes from the TTRS Mark II, spindles from the B6, Passat front and rear, which are aluminum and extend the track width.
Yeah.
BC Racing coilovers. It has R32 rear brakes, Mark V. Basically, I kind of overhauled the chassis along with help from 305 VW and a bunch of friends here in the local VW community, as well as, you know, Pedro was there for some of the build, and Luciano, Allen, filming the whole thing. I went to Georgia, tested out the car, but took it to the track recently. But yeah, pretty good. Still coming along. The idea is to turbocharge it and do 4-motion conversion, which there's many people now successfully doing those conversions. It's becoming more and more easy to do it.
Yeah.
As far as that, now we have Hans. Hans is a funny story. I was gifted a 2001 BMW E46 330i by a customer of mine, because I do have a restaurant here in Miami. And the guy is friends with my parents. Long story short, he gave me the car because he blew the transmission twice. It was automatic.
Yeah.
Silver, Titan silver on silver interior, non-sport seats, just wood grain trim. Nothing really special, but car was kind of falling to pieces. The interior was kind of trashed, but I did a black ZHP interior with sports seats, black dashboard. We swapped the entire dashboard. This was myself, Alan, Andres Poza, and we swapped the wheels. Shout out to Al for hooking up those M Sport wheels with the Michelin's Pilot Sport 4S's, brand new. That was wild.
Yeah.
That was a come up. But now it's manual as opposed to automatic, so it has a 5-speed manual off of another 330i. Shout out Carlos, for who's the E46 guru here in Miami. It still needs a diff swap because it has the automatic diff with shorter gear ratios, obviously 6-speed as opposed to 5-speed. So it's cool. Yeah. It's like a low range, essentially, kind of deal. It's pretty cool, but it's annoying. So other than that,
you're gonna have to do the diff.
Yeah, gonna have to do the diff. Gonna have to do the headliner. We did xenon headlight conversion, which is cool. We were hitting the junkyard, Alan and I, just sourcing a lot of E46 parts, which is dashboard and a whole bunch of door cards. Has exclusive leather, extended leather door cards now, black leather door cards, which is sick. Yeah. Steering wheel, the whole 9 yards. The car is gonna be done. I'm waiting for the title now to register it. As far as that, I have the Mercedes too that I just posted a video on the shift. We'll probably put a link below, where I just fixed the Airmatic, which was an Airmatic level connector sensor. Which normally I would take the car to a shop because I'm kind of afraid, honestly, to work on that car because it's Mercedes, electronic. I don't want to deal with it. But I had seen the problem before and I knew how to fix it, so it was pretty cool. Saved myself a bunch of money. So the tow and shop fees, whatever. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, yeah, aside from I want to turbo the Jetta and 4Motion it, and we got Hans is the restoration project. Oh, Vernon, the 1965 Mustang convertible, 200 cubic inch, inline 6, 3.2. That's a project we're taking on to restore. It's a beautiful red, white top convertible Mustang, electronic, convertible top from the 60s, which is sick. Automatic 3-speed, wood grain, skinny steering wheel, super baller. Yeah. Like you're like American Graffiti driving that thing, you know, like all right. I don't know if that's even the same movie, but
no, it's not. I don't think McConaughey's an American Graffiti.
No, that's too old for him, but it's another one. But anyways, that's what you feel like driving. All right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see it, they're like, okay. But yeah, long story short, we're restoring the car. We rebuilt the carburetor with Ryan. Actually, shout out Ryan on a lot of work for Hans. A lot of work. He re-welded the shifter fork. A lot of stuff for the Jetta, bled the brakes. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Otis too for Alan's car. But he rebuilt the carb for us. It's an Autolite 1100, kind of a stock carb. There's not enough. We rebuilt it. Poza, he moved to Vegas for a couple months, but he was helping us do the coolant flush on the Mustang as well. We're replacing the carburetor, waiting for the new one to come in. We had the car sitting for 2 weeks with the engine, like the internal of the engine, submerged in vinegar. So, we were flushing that thing. Like it looked like maybe you'll remember this scene from the Titanic in the beginning when they open the safe.
Yeah.
And it's all like that,
All that
mucky kind of brown
disgusting
water.
yeah.
Exactly like that. It's the first thing I thought of. But anyways, now it's crystal clear. We gotta wait for the radiator to come in because we obviously ordered the wrong one because we're idiots. But but anyways, but yeah, pretty much it. We're restoring the Mustangs, so that's the restoration job that came from the BMW, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's about it on my end as far as cars.
Yeah. What's the current video y'all are working on now, editing wise?
Dude, right now, honestly, I've just been organizing footage because the computer, even though it has a 1 terabyte hard drive, I'm still even transferring footage from my phone to the computer, and then I couldn't. It's just a lot. So right now, I'm with the little time that I have, I'm here. Like earlier today, I was already organizing a couple stuff. I have some Jetta stuff organized as far as like vacuum pump delete with Ryan, accessory belt that we did ourselves, me, Alan, and Luciano, stuff like that. And you know, the usual. So it's really about organizing, and like you said, you got to edit, and just I need time.
Time, man.
Time is
editing takes a while.
It does. People underestimate how long it really takes. Some stuff is easy as far as like Bill. It's not easy, but certain things you know how to place together. But as far as like a review, for example, you have to sit through hours of footage to fucking get the right. Anyways, yeah. Not as easy as it looks.
Exactly. On another note, yesterday was the Freedom 500, and I saw it, man. Congratulations to Cletus, man. That production quality was on point.
Nice.
It was really great. Great drone shots. The audio was great. The live stream only went down for about 5 minutes, but man, that was a great race. A lot of crashes, a lot of action.
Who won?
What's the guy's name? I know Randy Probst was in second, and some other guy got first.
Okay, Randy. Damn, Randy was out. Sick.
Randy was out there, yeah. Cool, Travis Pastrana was also out there. Tanner Faust.
I know Adam LZ too.
Yeah. Ryan Turk.
You guys are in Florida. Hopefully one day we get to that level, we can hang out with those guys.
That'd
be cool.
That'd be great.
That'd be cool, man. That's the dream. So we can buy some R34s, build it, buy some drift cars, sixes.
First, I need to finish the lava.
Wait, we got some project cars at least, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, man. So, bro, did you see the April Fools that Volkswagen did? The Volkswagen?
I know, it's April Fools, right?
Dude, almost got me there.
Yeah, I know, right? I saw them like, I hope this is April Fools, but if it's not,
I saw somewhere that it was like, oh, but it's going to be just for the EVs. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, but they announced that they're not gonna develop any more internal combustion engines. Like, what we have is what we have, and that's it. Wow, I don't know if the push for electric is the right one, to be honest, man. I used to think that, I still do think that hydrogen is the future. Hydrogen fuel cells.
Do you remember one time you heard about a competition? We're in middle school, and it was like you win a grant to research it and there's a steam electric.
Oh yeah. I had just seen a video on Jay Leno's garage at that time. It was the Doble steam car, man, and that shit just fucking it captivated me. I was obsessed with it. It was the first steam car that had a condenser, so like it was a closed circuit loop. Like you filled it up with water, and like under the right conditions, you could just ride infinitely if you had the boiler going. It was crazy. Like it would condense the water back into the tank, and then it would steam again. It was a loop. It was crazy.
Regenerating, renewable energy, essentially.
Yeah. You just don't need to fill it up with water ever again. And I think that the technology has come to a point now that something like that might, I don't know, it could be maybe a good idea. Somebody should look into it.
Because they have hydrogen cars in Brazil. It's kind of a thing, no? Hydrogen fuel cell?
Hydrogen, not really, man. Not yet. There's a couple of hydrogen stations. The what?
The LPG, or whatever.
Oh, that's liquid propane gas.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a natural gas. There's a couple of like taxis usually here run on natural gas.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, there's a lot of ethanol here though too. Ethanol's been big here since the 80s.
Yeah, no, but there was that video also that from Brazil that the guy was running his car off water.
On hydrogen, yeah. They sell kits online. I don't know if it would work on like a turbocharged car, but there's people that actually buy those kits and they say it works.
I mean,
so basically like a little fuel cell.
yeah, because you extract the hydrogen and you ignite the hydrogen to then create the combustion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that seems pretty interesting. It's just kind of dangerous, no? No, but the guy will. I mean, ultimately, you will run your car on water, like you said.
Yeah, same deal. Like I was even thinking about buying a diesel engine for the Lada since gas is so expensive now globally.
Yeah.
And diesel is pretty expensive as well. But there's the alternative of buying used cooking oil, filtering it, and using it as fuel.
Dude,
I have a couple friends that have restaurants, pasteleria, fucking pizza places, and they sell their oil. I think it's like £1 per liter, so that's like 30 cents a liter. And if I filter it, you know, unlimited fuel.
Damn, not bad, not bad.
Yeah,
that's interesting. A diesel engine for the Lada is how much?
I don't know, man. The thing is, I wanted to swap in something lighter than the original engine. Like it's a 1.6 iron block, and everything's like super heavy duty, like agricultural. Like it weighs so much, and a diesel will even weigh even more than that.
Right.
That's why there's no like aluminum block diesels out here. It's all cast iron.
That's why Camry aluminum V6.
Exactly. It's a cheap all aluminum V6, and it's gonna be reliable. Like I want to just throw it in with the stock ECU and leave it alone. Like just do maintenance and don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I could go the route that everybody does over here, which is the older Volkswagen 2-liter 4-cylinder turbos, like the AP, and boost it. But to get on the power level that I want, I think it wouldn't be as reliable. Like around 300 horsepower.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And
it's heavy. It's iron block.
I got
you. Yeah. I feel like the V6 is the way to go.
It'll sound
reliability, longevity, like ease of maintenance. It'll
sound sick too.
It'll sound pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, Lotus Evora, but Lada.
Yeah, Lada Evora.
Nice. Whatever. But yeah, bro. Where were we? Where were we again? What were we talking about right now?
Downsizing and V8s.
Downsizing, yes, downsizing and V8s, bro. But really, I think the C63 is gonna lose a lot of its. I don't know.
Feng shui.
It can't. At least don't call it a C63. Call it like a C40 something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I'm still mad that like BMW and Mercedes no longer go by like the engine size on the.
Yeah.
Like a 330 used to be a 3 Series that was 3 liters.
Correct.
Now it's just whatever the fuck. They're all like 2-liter turbos until the 340, which is there is no 335 anymore.
No.
Same thing with Mercedes. It's crazy. Everything's 1.6 turbo now, at least here in Brazil.
So the latest thing you've done on the Lada was what again? What was the last job you did on it?
Last thing I did was the front suspension. I had to do, well, basically when I got the car, it was making noise, like the front A-arms, the wishbones.
Yeah.
And I thought it was bad bushing, but turned out the previous owner, I don't know if it was the guy that owned it before me or the guy before that, he did wasn't even polyurethane. It was like that white, like hard polyurethane bushings, and it was all worn out. And in order for the guy to do the bushings, he had to he cut out a piece of the control arm and welded a piece of metal around it. Bro, I had to redo the whole control arms. I was looking for used control arms, nobody had them, so I had to rebuild mine. And I still have to get it aligned now with the new control arm bushings. I'm running fucking positive camber now. I don't know why.
Wow.
Maybe they got the alignment of where the bushing goes wrong, but now I got to take it to a specialist shop. You have to put it on the frame jig, see if everything's straight. But next thing I'm gonna do is the transmission. I already have I bought a used transmission the other day with a new clutch for $400, which is a pretty good deal. And I'm gonna take it to the shop on Monday so the guy can start tearing apart
400 guys. So for everybody,
400 guys,
in dollars, call it.
It's like $100 bucks. Not even.
Not even 5.6, $71.
$71 for a used transmission with a used but in very good condition clutch.
Oh my god!
I mean, I bought the car for $700.
That's great.
Conversion rate. The labor is cheap here, but parts are not that cheap, especially for Lada, because there's not that many on the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to open up the transmission I bought, see if that one's in good condition. If it is, I'm just gonna swap the main bearings and the other bearings, everything, brand new everything, and I'll throw that one in. But if the synchros are bad in the transmission I bought, I'm gonna have to open up the transmission that's on my car and steal the synchros from that and put it on the other transmission. Because you can't buy a new synchro for that transmission. It's just you can't. You gotta bring it from Russia. So it's a mission.
What a mission, bro! Did you see? Sorry to even change the subject, but I just saw it here. Did you see the NASCAR race on the dirt track?
Oh, I saw, man. That was crazy,
dude. Awesome.
Good.
They should do that all the time.
They should.
Fuck. Come on, bring it back.
I mean, there's still like dirt track races over there.
Yeah, there are,
but it's not very televised.
Sanctioned NASCAR racing.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. Did you see also did you see the Formula 1 race by any chance?
The one last week, yes.
Yeah, oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I did.
That was yo.
That photo finish pretty much.
That was exciting.
It was exciting.
Yo, but I mean, I got to hand to Hamilton, bro. Hamilton.
I don't know, man. It's just I feel like his car does all the work. He's just put like whoever else in his car, they'll dominate. It's just Mercedes is just so ahead of every other team. It's ridiculous.
You know what? Because I saw a video of Martin Brundle interviewing Niki Lauda 8 years ago or 7 years ago when Hamilton first went to Mercedes from McLaren. And, you know, he had just won the championship from McLaren. And, you know, Niki Lauda was there like, you know, he has the talent. The car was back in the field, kind of 7th, 8th place kind of car. Even with Michael Schumacher and Nico Rosberg was there too, but Nico Rosberg is not my favorite. But sorry, Nico, but if you see this one day.
hopefully. Nico,
hey, I mean, you're cool though. Hey, you're cool. But you're my favorite. But listen, but bro, he built that car. Let's say like he helped develop even. I mean, but Mercedes budget.
I mean, nowadays it's Mercedes.
No, but you saw that. But but that's a result of years of work and a limited budget from the biggest auto manufacturer. I mean, aside from Volkswagen. But there with the rule changes next year, which is the budget cap, and I think this year already there was like many changes, which is why Red Bull was so close. They always are, but I think towards the end when Lewis was basically just trying to hold off Max, there was a point where Max was getting super close, but then Hamilton was able to just like
pull away,
maintain, which I think and Max had 10 lap newer tires. Also. So I think that was pretty good. He's on that Senna level, but he's on that Formula 1 God level. He is. I can't even deny that.
Nowadays he is.
Nowadays, yeah, but I mean, he was like us, bro, little kid, but he pulled that.
He got to take self-karting real soon.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah, he started karting, but then I mean, luckily he was in the UK, so he was able to get an opportunity to meet Ron Dennis from McLaren.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, "Oh, I want to race for you," and then boom, that's how it works. That's cool. It's a good story. What else? Oh, what about the Beetle, the Turbo Beetle?
Which Beetle?
The race Beetle. Your dad's.
Oh, the Beetle. It's parked, bro. Same last place you saw it. It's still there. But once we move to the new house, hopefully I'll be able to start taking it apart, and hopefully with some financial funding from my dad, he's gonna build that thing so he can race in the 500 miles of Londrina.
Dude,
which he bought that car with the intention to do that. He just never got around to doing it. Wow. So that'd be great. Father and son team, hopefully, you never know.
That'd be cool.
Put that thing together and go for it.
Yeah, man.
Subaru swapped it. That's what I want to do.
It's accessible to buy those engines?
Oh, yeah. They're not that expensive, a Subaru engine.
Okay.
Get like a 2.5 out of like a WRX or something. A total WRX. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. They need to modernize it because it's stuck in time, bro. The car, last time it raced, I think was 1992 or something. And it's been just like, oh, they used to run it once in a while, but that's it.
Yeah.
It's been parked ever since.
And you sold that 1608 too, right? You guys had?
Yeah, the 1602
1602.
BMW.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1971.
Yeah, man.
We sold it. Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of 2002s over here, and it's just I remember.
Yeah, they're blowing up, bro. The value's gone up. That
Yeah.
and the Audi I had, shit, I'd kill myself.
Ooh, tell everybody a little bit about the Audi you fucked up selling.
Yeah, so I had a 1995 Audi S2 sedan, of which there were only 306 ever made in sedan form. So yeah, I got it pretty cheap back in the day, but yeah, it was neglected like everything else. I had to do a bunch of maintenance. It was pretty much like Luciano's car. I would fix something else would break, and then that thing I fixed before would break again. It was just it was a money pit.
Yeah.
So once I finally got it perfect, I moved to Portugal. So I had to sell it.
Oh.
I wanted to ship it over, but I would have to wait 2 years. Back then, I would have to wait another 2 years to take it over, and then I just ended up selling it, which I really regret because now they're worth like 150,000 reais over here. I sold it back then for 45. That's how much it was worth back then. 45K.
What?
Like 150 right now, bro. If you want one.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That sucks.
I was expecting you to say 80 or 70, which is already like, what?
Nah, 150.
Oh,
I sold it for 45. But I did pay 30 for it. But I basically spent 15 on it. So I broke even on that one.
The same guy still has it, or he sold it? Are you keeping track of it?
I'm keeping track. Yeah, the guy still has it. Apparently it's parked. It has what was it he told me? I think the power steering pump or like something was off and he just parked it.
40 grand.
Nah, I don't know. A friend of mine the other day, like a couple months ago, actually, he told me he met up with the guy and he offered to buy it for 60 and the guy didn't sell it. So he's just gonna leave it there.
But for you, 55.
I don't know. Yeah, that was the first car I sold that I cried when I saw it driving away with the new owner. I had the fucking tears in my eyes, bro. Should have never let that one go.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Bro, finally. Aside from the S6 that Adam and Alec had, getting some experience with the ABY? Is it ABY? AN.
AN?
I think it's an AN.
Yeah, mine was an ABY engine code.
Yeah. I think it's AN.
The last 95s.
Yeah, so that's the build series that we're kind of working on, which is not really our car that we're building, but it's Adam from Wolf Cars, formerly Wolf Cars, that he's building. He just bought a URS4, 1993 URS4.
Which is basically the S6, same thing.
Which is basically the S6, but man, they say it's the same, but it just looks different. It looks a little smaller from the back. It has the Euro trunk, so look, the taillights are like small, you know what I mean? So it looks better in my opinion. As far as those fucking huge headlights that go all the way to the license plate or taillights rather.
Yeah.
But I mean, it has beige interior. We filmed the other day the rear bench install, seatbelt swap. We took off the wrap. It was wrapped green.
Oh.
Has an IROS turbo back exhaust. IROS Motorsport.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's
Sounds
nice.
great. It drives. I mean, the brakes are shitty, but because they're stock, but it drives nice.
The brakes from that era sucks.
Yeah. So Adam has some Porsche Boxster Brembos, some 4-pots to put on. And
that should help.
That's gonna be it's gonna be a build.
What are the plans? What is he planning on doing with that? Big turbo?
So he has a swap. He has a whole other engine that we're gonna go to his house maybe next weekend and tear it down and rebuild with the upgraded rods, pistons, with everything. So it's gonna have a built engine. He's gonna push this stock one up until whatever it blows.
500 horsepower. That's the maximum it takes.
Yeah. So he has the standalone. I'm sure you've heard of Max ECU is what these guys use on the 5-cylinder.
No, I don't know.
Because they have plenty of experience, the company, and they have like their own base maps that you can already upload and work on there. And yeah, the car is fucking clean. It's getting resprayed right now. It's at the body shop. It's getting a full respray.
Wow, this is gonna be good.
So it's gonna be really good.
Whatever happened to Alex X6? Remember Alec had an X6?
Sold it.
They sold it a long time ago.
Pretty sure, yeah.
That car was pretty nice too.
It was nice. I actually went with him around Homestead for a couple laps in that car.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's passengers. It was cool. But man, that 5-cylinder kind of turbo sound
it's unique. It's great.
That's where it's at, bro. It's just like
it is.
I can't wait to start hearing those compressor surge kind of.
Yeah. I've been thinking about maybe even putting a 5-cylinder in the Lada, but it's pretty heavy.
What about?
That's the only downside. It's an iron block.
But
and I don't know. I would have to measure it out, to be honest.
WW 5-cylinder.
Yeah, Jetta 5-cylinder.
Bro, I mean,
it's nice.
They're super cheap
over there.
Yeah,
over here not. They're pretty much the same price as a Camry V6 over here, so I might as well go for the V6, which I know is gonna fit. I'm not gonna have to cut anything. But what people have been telling me to do is get like a 2-liter 16 valve from like a Fiat Tempra.
Okay.
Which apparently is plug and play into the Lada transmission. I don't even have to make an adapter or anything for the bell housing. It'll just bolt up and work. Those engines are really, like, you can get an entire Fiat Tempra over here for like 2,000 reais and pull the engine out of that. But I don't know. That's
yeah, but then you have to part out the car or shove it up your ass somehow.
Yeah, I would probably part it out.
That's a mission, though.
But yeah, it is a mission. I need space to do that, which I don't have.
Tools, all that shit. Dude, that still has that warehouse?
What?
That still has that warehouse?
No, it's rented out right now.
Yeah, you see, Pedro.
Yeah, there's no room. I thought about it. I almost bought a Tempa weekend, which is like the station wagon. The guy had it up for sale for 1,500 reais. I was about to like get my friend, which has a towing company. Let's go pick it up. Thank God I didn't do it, because if not, it would have been parked on the street in front of my building. Because there's nowhere to put it.
Yeah. What about the up? Yo, what about the up?
The up is my daily. I'm not touching it.
Not gonna sell it?
No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna sell the motorcycle. I'm not using it anymore. It's just collecting dust. And after that little scare I had on the mountain tollgate with the motorcycle that I almost died, I think I'm gonna leave that to the side for a little bit. Crazy.
Fuck, dude.
The up right now, I'm gonna have to get a new set of tires, but I'm probably gonna get wheels, because the stock wheels are 14s, and the tire size that comes stock is 175. So I destroy tires. It's way too small of a tire. Like, it'll spin in second gear all the way to red line. Like, you can put it in second gear, you roll onto the power, and it'll light up the tires. It's crazy.
How much power does it have? What, like 120?
138 horsepower. It's not much.
Yo, it's not. I mean, it's not a little for Brazil either.
I don't know. It's quick. It's a very fun car to drive, like, in the city.
You're still beating most of the cars. You're still beating most of those like city cars in Brazil.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's fun. Like, you can even lane split with it if you have the balls. You fit through the middle of traffic and you're out. Drive like Georgie Tavares out here.
Oh my God! All right, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Fuck.
What a legend.
A legend, bro. Forza. We play Forza 7.
When is that fucking the flight simulator gonna come out for Xbox, bro?
That's a good question.
I heard they were gonna bring it out for Xbox.
Let me see. Maybe it's for the new Xbox, bro, because it's such a game, such a big game that. Yeah, it's coming for the new one, bro.
Oh, I mean, sooner or later we're gonna have to make the switch
this summer. Oh yeah, for sure we'll make this. Yeah, you're gonna have to. It's one of those things. But yeah. We have the steering wheel here, Logitech G920 with the pedal box downstairs. We made this like Home Depot kind of rig over here. We have the screen. You can see we put the screen over there. We actually have a projector too that we're using. But the pedal box, Logitech, if you see this, what is going on? It's bugging out the accelerator pedal, and it's tough to find.
Yeah.
It's tough to find just the pedal box. So that's kind of been it. We're trying to start streaming at least, for the. And yeah, it's been a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it doesn't accelerate all the way, right?
No, you have to like go straight up, big toe at 99% input.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. It's very finagly. It's very
Yeah.
finagly. But yeah, man.
So when's the next Georgia trip, man? These guys are talking about it on the group.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you come to town, Pablo.
Probably November then.
All right, then.
Around then.
That's what it is.
Hopefully this time I don't sprain my ankle on the first day so I can get some driving in.
Yes, dude.
I literally drove like on the highway there and then I sprained my ankle.
Did you drive back too?
I did because you guys were falling asleep. I had to fucking work it with a sprained ankle. It was terrible. I had to left foot brake because my right foot had like no strength.
Oh, clutching in. Oh.
No, I clutched in with my left. I had sprained my right, so it was chilling.
Oh, okay.
Or just the braking. If I had to do hard braking, I'd have to left foot brake.
Happens.
Yeah, but that trip was great, man. The roads around Helen are really good.
Oh, Helen, Georgia is beautiful. If anybody's ever been or hasn't been yet, definitely recommend. I know a really good travel agency called Mariana Tours that can set you up with any hotel, lodging, or car. Listen, we'll leave the links down below, and we'll get back to you. I will get back to you. But yeah, I guess. What do you think? Anything? What else you want to talk about?
I don't know, man.
What else you want to talk about?
Well, I'm probably gonna be buying a Lada Niva still this year if everything goes to plan. So it's gonna be another project car.
What is that? An SUV Lada?
It's like the little Jeep, yeah. Same engine. I'm trying to find a 99. The last year they came to Brazil because they're already fuel injected.
Ooh.
No luck still.
But you found a couple already or not?
No, I've only seen 95 downwards, which are carb rated. I want one that's
already
ideally 99, which is like the last couple that came to the US.
Right.
Trying to find it is impossible.
Yeah.
You only find like shitty 99, 91s, 92s.
Lada.
I'm liking the Lada. It's very nice.
It's very nice.
It's way more comfortable than a Buick. So much leg room.
And headroom, I bet.
Yeah, a lot of headroom.
Yeah.
It's the first like older small car that I can fit in comfortably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. And what else? is in the pipeline?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
My main goal this year is to finish at least, not finish completely, like do the swap on the Lada, but hopefully get it to the point where I can actually drive it.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
Yeah, I feel that. I need to finish Hans. I need to finish the Mustang. We gotta finish the Mustang, then we gotta finish Hans, and then I can get to the Jetta.
Yeah.
Then I can
turbo. Let me know when you want that turbo.
Exactly. So once I sell Hans, luckily E46s are actually on the rise as well. So if we do a really good job on Hans, leave him nice. The idea is to leave him showroom like 100% condition. Can't wait for that. I got to do the headliner still, like I said. The exhaust is still off, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's loud.
It's just headers, yeah.
Wow.
But I think actually it did pretty well against the GTI too.
The Hans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it like 240
horsepower? It's around the same.
240? Oh.
Yeah. Something like that. 230, that area. I can look
it should be fun to drive, huh?
Oh, it's a blast, bro. It just needs the exhaust to get a little quieter down. It has a valved exhaust.
Really?
Stock exhaust.
Damn.
Yeah, like one tailpipe.
You gotta like pull the fuse and leave it open like on the C6.
Yeah, dude. Yes. So, but that was cool. That was Man, we did thanks to Poza who did most of the work, but we did a fucking manual swap, dude.
Yeah.
That was sick. That was cool. That was something that
Yeah, you guys had balls to do that, man. I don't know if I would have pulled that off in the driveway. I don't know.
I mean, what took 4 months
Mad
in the
props.
driveway took us on Alan's car, which is a 323, but same shit. Took us 7 hours. Just like kind of stopped seeing every once in a while, but like not really. But
Yeah.
the day after, well, actually, funny story about that, and maybe we'll wait for Alan to join the next one for him to tell that story. But let's just say the job had to be redone.
Yeah.
And
I remember. I heard.
Yeah, and the second time with the help of Ryan, who's the Han of Miami, fucking master mechanic too.
Yeah.
That took like 4 hours, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, so way faster on the lift.
Dude, on the lift, you have the tools, you know.
Tools accessible. Yeah.
So good. It's so, I mean, it's lifts change lives. So
for sure.
So hopefully one day we can. I mean, Ryan's super cool and he helps us as far as time wise on the lift too. But hopefully one day we can also have our own, location.
Little shop. Yeah.
Shift
headquarters.
Yeah, we're also working on a couple events coming up too. I say coming up, but I really just need to get to organizing that event but more info as that comes along. And I mean, we'll talk more about the Mustang and the 335 and the 323 once the rest of the guys, the next podcast. But
yeah,
a lot of cool stuff. Especially Luciano's car is really cool. Fede's car is cool. It's automatic though, but it's cool.
Yeah, GT Mustang.
Yeah, and Alan's Otis too. It went through a humongous transformation similar to Han's, and we have stories about that car too.
Otis.
So that car has been through a lot.
Otis is a trooper.
But
those homestead nights.
Yes. We'll wait for Alan and the guys to get in the room, next time to talk a little bit more about that. But as far as that, the most interesting car you drove recently was that XC40, you said?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
No,
I haven't driven much lately. Now with coronavirus, I haven't really been going out.
That's true. What would you say before the Volvo and Rona? What would you say was the most interesting car you drove in Brazil?
Interesting. I think it would have to be a 1953 Cadillac Biarritz, which my friend had. Nice. It was like a gigantic 1950s Cadillac. That was pretty interesting.
That's cool.
It was great. Super comfy, like land yacht, soaking up the bumps.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's sick. But yeah, man.
Yeah. Good talk.
Good talk. That was good. So I guess we can round it up for our first podcast. It's been like an hour. So Zoom has not cut us off as far as recording, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see if this worked. Thank you to Pedro for coming in.
Thank you.
Little shift first episode podcast. I don't know if Pedro, you're down to like add shots layered up as to what we're talking about, or just throw it up.
I don't know if it's gonna take forever to put up. I don't know. You can just like cobble it together, just a couple pictures or whatnot, like Vinwiggy style.
Yeah. I'll sit through it again and I'll listen to it. But yeah, pretty sick, pretty cool. That was exciting. At least we got it done. We
got it done.
It's
been a while talking about it.
If that's a lesson to anybody kind of debating idea,
just do it.
And even like I just told you guys about the events and this kind of stuff and the editing too. It's just like you just got to do it. Like this is one example of us like at least making something happen. The next one we'll hopefully have the guys ready to go. Alan's on a trip now, and Luciano as well, and Fed is maybe working. He usually does a lot of production work, so. So again, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on
check out our videos.
Check out our videos if you like them. Leave a comment. We'll follow our Instagram, our TikTok. I'm gonna be posting reels over there. tag us if you have any cool car stuff that you want us to maybe share. And yeah, boom, that was the Shift inaugural podcast. Thanks for
Great.
watching.
Thanks for watching.
All right. Adios.